Hello and welcome. We are coming to you live from the South Philadelphia Super Site here in sunny Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, for the last home game of the Philadelphia Surge's inaugural year. I'm Sean Dacey. I'm here with Lisa Meaden. Lisa,
Welcome.
we're back.
We're back. It's kind of a nice symmetry. We started at the first game of the season. Here we are at the last game of the season, and we got a win at the first one. Let's hope for a win here.
Absolutely. Right now, we're going to be looking at some standings here. As you see that the Strike, the Radiance, the Shadow have all clinched playoff berths by finishing first in their division. Right now, in contention for that wild card spot, you see Surge and Gridlock both up there. Surge have a better record as of right now. Winning this game would certainly, at least in my mind, help them get that wild card spot, but I'm not going to lie, I have no idea how it all works. It seems a little difficult to understand.
Surge also has the head-to-head win versus Gridlock, so that would seem to put them squarely ahead of Gridlock. So I agree. I think a win here would really give them the edge in going into the wild card.
That makes sense to me, but I'm not voting on it. So
Apparently there's a committee that votes, and there's power rankings that come into it. So I think things will become clearer after this game is over.
Yep. Right now we just have the players getting ready. Getting ready to tip this thing off. Is there anything in particular about the Surge's offense or defense or anything that you're looking for or looking forward to here?
The first game we saw was very cold and blustery, so I'm hoping to see a little bit more flow, a little bit more accuracy, less turnovers. It was their first game of the season, and here they are at the end of the season, so I'm expecting they have a lot more chemistry now. They've been together for a while.
Yeah, I agree. I think we should expect them to kind of clean things up. Very sunny, beautiful day here. It's probably like close to 80 degrees. The wind is picking up a little bit. It's a little gusty out here, but these are professional players. I can't imagine it's going to hinder their throws too much.
It's also not humid at all. It's like a beautiful, just crisp day.
Yeah. Gotta love it. We're setting up here. Austin Torch looked like they were going to be pulling. So our Surge will start on offense.
Surge is in dark, and Austin is in light. The Austin team doesn't have a great record, so I'm expecting that the Surge should be able to handle this game pretty easily.
Yeah. I think last night the Torch were at Gridlock, and they lost by 11 points there. So I think, as a team, you probably show up the next day like with a little more oomph, a little more pep in your step, to try and secure a win on this road trip. So let's see if they come out firing here on defense as the opening pool goes up. Makes it to about 33. Going to center it to Dre here to start. Up the field to Natalie Bova. Continuing to Sarah Hiranet.
Down the line.
Shooting for Rachel Alfano.
Easy goal.
There you go.
Nice and smooth like we hoped.
Absolutely, just how we anticipated it. Surge coming out strong. I really thought, going into this game, I did a very little bit of research on the Torch, so I'll be very upfront and clear about that. But from what I saw is on defense, it seemed like they're a little more physical. So you're going to get some bodies bumping around and things like that, which personally I like to see. That's how I like to play. Let's see if the Surge can deal with that. I'm sure they're all fine with that. And then on offense, I saw like a lot of grinding, like grinding the unders. They have a lot of cutters that are just fast and just work hard. But they like to shoot deep. So we'll see how they can set themselves up here on offense as the Surge get ready to pull.
The Surge like to play a variety of zones, so maybe they will try to slow them down with one of those.
Yeah, let's see. We'll have Linda Morris. Going to throw this pull up.
Stands are starting to fill up. Looks like we're going to have a good crowd on hand.
Yeah, another great turnout here. Linda Morris with a shorter pull here, about to the 42. Torch picking it up and centering it to number 2, Elise Bjork. It's the around back to the middle of the field.
They're running a hoe stack.
Back to the Bjork.
Oh, turnover.
Just can't complete the little round throw there. Serge looking to pick it up on D and get the first break of the game. Sumi picking up. She had Liz deep, wide open. Chooses not to go for it.
Ooh, dangerous break mark around. Just snagged by Linda Morris.
Yeah, great grab there. It's Emma Soils on the under.
Another deep shot opportunity not taken there.
Ooh, overthrow to Casey Gorman there. So the Torch will get another chance here to hopefully hold. Nice inside backhand. That's number 95, Megan Mendieta. It's the round looking to work that side. They just can't complete it. I think that's 69, Jamie Estes with the layout there. It's twice, I believe. She's had to lay out for something that was just a little out of her reach. Allie Milligan picking it up. Over to Liz Hart. Up the field to Casey Gorman. Can't come down with it. So Jamie will get the D there. Torch looking to work it from the middle of the field. It's the dump. Back to Jamie Estes on the sideline.
Getting close here.
Yep, looking to punch it in.
Oh, just tripped in the end zone.
Couldn't get her footing there on this turf. Allie Milligan will pick up again to start this surge.
Third time's a charm, hopefully, here.
Yeah. Looks off Linda at first, decides, yeah, she's that open, I should throw it to her. Linda finds Sumi upfield. Ooh. I didn't see if it got blocked or not, but
Went into the turf pretty hard. I would guess maybe it had.
yeah. Torch again looking to hold here. Their first offensive point. Jamie Estes in the middle of the field. Good handler defense by Sumi.
Oh,
And there you go.
punch it in.
In for the hold. Jamie Estes doing a lot that point. A lot of work. And from what I saw in the little research I did, she's probably going to be doing a lot more of that this game.
Getting a lot of the passes, keeping the offense moving.
Yeah, she's very fast. So I think we can expect to see her doing a lot of cutting and Elise Bjork doing a lot of the throwing or the quarterbacking, if you will.
So far, all the scoring has been in the far end zone there. So maybe there's a little bit of an upwind, downwind happening.
Yeah. Little replay here. Torch gets set to pull.
Get another even shorter pull.
Yeah, it does look like the wind is coming from left to right if you're watching at home. Dre will pick up the disc to start it off. A lot of motion in front of her. Finds Rachel Alfano in the middle. Dump back to Danielle Walsh. Seems to be a call in the field. I believe a pick. Surge into what looks to be a hoe stack here. So they crumble into more of a vert. Lindsay McKenna gets the under.
Here
She's
goes a
gonna
shot.
shoot deep.
Wind carried a little bit.
Just a little too far for lane dodge there. All right, now Austin get a chance to get an upwind break here. Let's see if they can convert. As they move it up the field towards the middle.
Forcing
Ooh.
flick.
Good pressure from Sarah there. Seeing good pressure from this O-line D. Ooh, great grab.
Nice length there. Get
That
up
was
there.
number 13, Julia Schmaltz. Surge looking to break. This could be huge. Inside shot. Ooh, just a little too far away.
Nice idea with the inside out flick there.
Yep, here we go. Another replay. Yeah, I think that throw just had to be a little bit flatter in order to complete it. But, you know, great offense from the Torch D. Now the Surge O has to work it all the way up the field again.
It's always hard to start from that corner.
Yep. Daniel Walsh will find lane dodge on the up the field. Lane dodge, Rachel Alfano. Those two work really well together. Natalie Bova looking deep, fakes it, finds Rachel Alfano. She's going to shoot. Sarah Hironet, too far.
I don't think they moved past 10 yards. They were kind of in a very narrow section of the field that whole attempt.
Yeah, working in that third closest to the camera here. Torch looking to march it down here, see if they can get a break.
Oh, nice hand block.
Going to call it a foul. Lindsay doesn't contest.
Okay.
Torch moving it out of their own end zone.
Looks like they're doing a straight up mark a little bit and then going into a side.
Rachel Alfano had a piece of that. Looks like we're going to get another foul call, though. Oh, no, a timeout. Smart, I think.
Fans, during this timeout, we're going to test some of our first quarter activity. So if you're caught in color, if you're in that section, you're going to wave your color. Let's see.
So championship weekend is coming up June 17th and 18th. You going to try to go down and watch that?
Where's it at?
Washington, D.C.
If Surge go, I will maybe make an attempt to go. Yeah, for sure. I do like going to that stadium. I'm assuming it's at Carlini Field.
I believe so.
Yeah, it's a nice little complex. They have a good thing going over there. So, actually made the trip a couple times last summer to watch a lot of these Surge players who were playing on DC last year. So, yeah, I would do it again.
All right, everybody, hold up their color and say their color as loud as they can. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I'm not sure what's going on in the stands here. There's a lot of paperwork.
Everybody's got colored construction paper. We've got orange, green, and yellow. Must be indicating something.
And some red. Anyway, coming out of the timeout here. It's Elise Bjork in the middle of the field. Little lefty pushing it up.
Uh-oh, might be too far. Nice bid.
Surge defense able to force a wonky throw here. Allie Milligan looking to take over. Finds Sumi up the field. Sumi's got options. Liz Hart's the one she chooses, and it's good for a goal.
Still in that one corner. I'd like to see them try to get some dump swinging, get to the other side of the field, use the whole field.
Yeah, if I had to guess, I would say maybe this is probably the high side of the field or where the downwind is coming from. So maybe that's why they want to stay on this side. But, yeah, I agree. I think using the full width of the field can only be advantageous. Even though we saw the Torch try and work it to that side of the field, but
Here we go, the replay.
unsuccessfully.
This was a little bit bladey, but Liz Hart brought it down no problem.
Yeah. So we have the Surge looking to potentially complete the upland break here. Linda with the pull.
This one got some distance.
Yep.
Nice break there.
There you go. It's number 77, Carrie Yance. A little bit of a bobble, I think, but completes it. It's 33, Brianna Stedman with the disc. Over to 14, Emma Berrigan looking up the field. Good movement so far for the torch at this point.
They still haven't tried any deep shots. It was a little medium shot.
It was
worked.
an away shot.
Yeah.
That'll work. That's Berrigan to number 16, Sarah Levin for the goal.
So we're all tied up 2-2.
Yep. Torch keeping it close.
Fans, More Than Movement is a proud game day sponsor of the
I'm interested to see how the Torch can handle this Philly crowd once they really start get going. Imagine it's going to get a little more hype here as we see this replay. Nice little away shot.
Again, in that same little section, that
Yeah.
little window in the end zone. That's where all the scores have been happening.
Yeah.
Nick is passionate about helping people from all walks
Nope.
of life get back to things they love.
Do you have a prediction for this point?
I think that the Surge are going to calm down and like punch this in with no turnovers.
Okay.
That's my prediction. What about you?
I think it's going to be in that same third. It'll be in that same third. That'll be the goal.
I want to see a dump and swing.
Okay.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Torch with a nice pull here, making it to about the 28, 27.
It's the coach in me. I can't stand to see jamming it down the line again and again.
There you go, as they start to move it to that sideline and then back over here to Danielle Walsh.
There we go to the middle. At least
Yep.
we got to the middle.
Sarah Hironette with the disc. Nice flick up to Dre. Pumps off Lindsay, makes a great deep cut, Lindsay. Rachel looking up the field to
Oh,
Lane
little
Dodge. She
bobble.
can't come down with it.
They
Looks
were
like-
trying to go to that 1/3.
Yeah.
Nice D.
She gets it back, though. Great hustle from Lane Dodge to get that D back. Walsh finds an open Natalie Bova. Natalie looking for cuts. Back to Danielle Walsh, up the field, and Natalie Bova again. Little handler action.
Little block, but it got caught anyway.
Yep. Dre now with the disc. Looking for Danielle Walsh for the score. Not quite in that window. Little scoober.
Oh.
Lane Dodge again just loses her footing. Little bobble action. Dre on the mark here as Austin Torch get ready to make their way up the field, hopefully for a break.
Oh, nice huck.
Looking deep for Rachel Yeager. She's going to come down with it.
She has no one to throw to yet, though. Hopefully they can get the defense on here and stop the score. Nice turnover.
Dre signaling that she wants everyone to calm down as she then shoots deep for Rachel Alfano, but the other one just takes it out of bounds, it seems. Not a great shape on that
They
for
kind
what she
of
wanted.
flowed out the wrong way.
Yeah. Some excitement here.
These points are a little more challenging than we expected.
Yeah. It's Dre Esparza with the disc, looking for cuts. Lindsay with a little bid there. Doesn't come down with it. Ooh, great pressure from Sarah Hironette. Rachel Yeager with the disc. Up the field to Dre Esparza. Torture moving it very well.
Nice break to get it back to the middle.
Still a lot of good pressure from the Surge defense for it being their O-line. As you can see, it pays off. Lindsay, I don't know if she got a hand on it,
But she
but
was there.
the pressure was enough to force a bobble, and now she'll pick up to try and secure this hold here. No movement whatsoever.
Nice grab by
Natalie
Oh,
Bova, she's going to call a timeout. Didn't like what she saw. I think that's a better move. I think maybe the heat might be starting to play a factor here.
Hopefully they'll get a little calmed down and get more efficient in their offense after this timeout.
Yeah. If you're Coach Bobby Roos, do you just say, hey, like, you're the O-line, just give them some water and then send them back out, or do you maybe make a couple subs? What do you think?
It's still surprising to me that you can just sub whenever you want.
Right.
As a high school, college coach, you just can't do that. You can only sub on timeout. So, yeah, it's a lot of strategy you can employ there. You could switch out as many people as you want.
Yeah. Looks like he's going to be keeping the same line out. Yep. And I think that's a smart move. I think it says, hey, like, we believe in you. You're the O-line. You're here for a reason. Catch your breath, get some water, get the job done.
Do what you know how to do.
Yep. So we'll see Danielle Walsh picking it up with Natalie Bova in the lane. With just, it looks like a ton of space to work with.
It's kind of like an L stack.
Yeah. A little side stack there. Lindsay makes a little 7 cut there at the front.
22 seconds.
Wow.
Nice layout to save that dump.
Danielle Walsh going to shoot deep right after it.
Yes.
It's Sarah
Pleated.
Hiernett with the grab. Looks like there was a call somewhere. A pick. Did it affect is the question. As the observers are talking it out. Figure out where this disc is going or if it stays. Seems like there was no pick. Sarah will remain with the disc. She taps it in.
4, 3, 2.
Looking to the end zone. I believe time has expired. So this is the last possession of the first quarter. Danielle Walsh in that window.
Our favorite spot to score.
There it is.
There it
Natalie
is.
Bova for the score. That'll put the Surge up 3-2 heading into the second quarter. We're seeing some longer points here as the game sort of goes on.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I was expecting a little more efficiency.
Yeah, I think beginning of the game, things like that might happen. We're actually going to take a quick break, and we'll be back for the second quarter. See you here.
What are they, spaceships from Mars? No, they're Frisbees. Watch it soar. It flies way around like a bird. You can even run for a pass. You can play all kinds of games. Isn't it amazing? Frisbee Flying Saucer. Yours at toy, drug, and department stores.
And we're back. The Surge just scored at the end of the first there to take the lead, 3-2.
Kind of a low-scoring affair so far.
Yep. Right now we have some something from our sponsors here. This live broadcast, the Premier Ultimate League, is brought to you by Spin Ultimate. Spin Ultimate, providing custom team uniforms and the ultimate apparel since 2007. Visit Spin on the web at spinultimate.com. And we have one more from Discraft Ultrastars, the official disc of the Premier Ultimate League. Discraft, the world leader in disc sports. So go to Spin for your gear and Discraft for your discs. I don't know, Lisa, were you able to tell what these
I still haven't
instruction
figured
papers
out
are for?
what all this colored paper is for.
Yeah.
It seems to be firing up the crowd, though, so that's a good thing.
Okay. I've seen a lot of Torch fans here as well. It's good to see that they travel well.
Long trip from
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see, these stands are filling up quite a bit. Great atmosphere at the South Philly Super Site. Just across the highway from all the big stadiums, Citizens Bank Park, Lincoln Financial Field. It's a really, truly, just a very special atmosphere.
It's very intimate, too. Like, there's enough room for a big crowd, but you feel really close to the field. It's really part of it.
Yeah. Surge sending out their D line. Start the second quarter here.
Philadelphia will be starting on defense here in the second quarter. Up 3-2.
Linda Morris with the pull.
Boston Torch.
It's number 95, Megan Mendieta with the disc. Looking for a dump in a space where there is no dump. Finds at least
Nice
Bjork.
D. Sumi.
Ooh. Great pressure from Sumi there to get the D. Bjork's going to call a foul. So these two are going to discuss what happened here.
I love the reenactment. Here's the replay.
Yeah, there is a little bit of contact there. I do think that Sumi does kind of have to go through or at the very least cut off Bjork to get that disc, so I can understand why that call is made. I wouldn't call it.
Looks like the observer is calling no foul.
Yep.
So the observer, Chris Vanny, is actually the coach of the state championship girls team in Pennsylvania.
What team is that?
Lower Marion. Nice
Wow.
score to Emma.
It's Linda Morris to Emma Soils for a break there. Here comes the crowd. The Philly crowd is starting to get hype. Watch out.
Here's the replay.
Yeah, just really smooth offense. And Lisa, that's not the window that we've
They
been
finally
seeing.
scored on the opposite side.
All right.
So we finally have the Surge up 4-2.
Coach Dave Bear going out to his D-line to maybe throw a little wrinkle in, a little adjustment. Maybe he saw something that he thinks he can use. If I had to guess, I would say this is probably their D2 line, as we see some new faces out there. As Tucker gets ready to pull the disc.
It looked like their roster was pretty big, trying to use as many folks as they can on their final home game here.
Yep. We see Meg Wadlinger hustling down, covering Brianna Stedman with the disc. It looks a little bit like a zone here from the Surge.
Yep. A forced middle cut.
Yep. Torch working it up. A lot of small throws. Got to get a little crafty here. It's paying off for him.
Now they look like they've dropped to a person.
Yep. Ooh. It's number 7 with the disc. Sharu Lu. Middle of the field to Yeager. Back to Sharu Lu. Really finding the space in the middle of the field here.
Yes,
Ooh.
Sumi with the D.
That's Tucker with the D
Oh,
there.
Tucker, my bad.
It's all good. She's going to fire deep immediately for Gwen. Can't complete it, though.
I wonder if they're going to put the cup back on.
Yeah, if I'm Brianna Stedman here, I'm picking it up quick and not letting them set that. Ooh. Close there. I believe that was Maddie Cannon. Torch working it up the far side. They're going to come back to the middle here. It's 27, Sierra Jensen with the disc. Finds her upfield option.
Nice D.
Great defense from Meg Watt. I do think we're going to see a foul call here. Looked a little physical. So while I did expect some physicality from the Torch defense, it does seem we're getting a little bit here from the Surge defense as well.
Yep.
And it is going to be an upheld foul call. That's number 7, Sharu Liu, keeping the disc. She'll tap it in and center it immediately. It's 99, Sierra Rimmer. Finds Stedman.
Shot
Nice
here.
Crossfield shot. It'll work.
Yes.
Rachel Yeager with the goal.
There were 2 defenders there as well, but they just couldn't get their hand on it.
Yep. Nice, beautiful backhand there from Brianna Stedman. We take another look at that. Wow.
Just over everybody's head.
3 Surge defenders in the area. Just can't come down with it. Throwing it to a space that only her receiver. Surge O-line will get ready to march it back up the field. As we see Dre looking like she's giving some advice, some direction to her team there. Torch with a good pull here. That'll make it past the 25. Surge center it up to Lindsay McKenna. Lindsay up the field to Lane Dodge. Lane finds Rachel Alfano. Ooh.
Nice follow through from Lane.
Misses Sarah here in that, but Lane Dodge is there to clean it up. And oh, an unfortunate miscue there.
Preservation of greatness, I guess.
Absolutely. Torch looking to shoot deep. Pump fake it. Whoa, whoa. Little bobble. Did she grab it? Did she come down with it?
I don't know.
Everyone's saying yes. People are saying no. Observer says yes. It's up.
Wow.
That's Berrigan with the disc.
It was like a triple try.
Yeah, great concentration there. Torch looking to break.
Here we go with some D.
Inside shot is just a little too far. Dre comes down with it, finds Natalie
Nice
Boba.
shot.
She's going to shoot
Oh,
to Danielle
no.
Walsh, but
Nobody there to get it.
that throw was not going to make it inbounds. Natalie Bova is usually good for that backhand, too. It's when you see her get the disc, especially in the middle of the field, you're going to want to go deep. But unfortunately, that one was just too far and out of bounds. Torch looking to work again. Looks like Danielle Walsh calling a little travel there. Drea Esparza with the disc. She's going to shoot deep.
I don't think that's going to work.
Rachel Alfano's there. She's
Yes.
swatted away.
She had 2 taller offensive players, but she got in there.
Yep. Dre DeSabato looking to start it up. Finds Rachel Alfano. Had a deep cut from Lane Dodge there. Decides not to take it. We're going to work it to the other side of the field. Find Danielle Walsh. A little bit of stagnation there, but Rachel Alfano breaks free. Finds Lane Dodge. Lindsay's going. The shot goes up.
Perfect for Lindsay.
Great throw. Nice cut from Lindsay McKenna there. And although that goal was scored in that same window, I really like that shot from the opposite side of the field.
Yeah, and they did work it to the other side.
Yep. See Rachel Alfano with this D here.
Nice D.
Yeah, great positioning. And here's the goal from Lane Dodge to Lindsay.
Lane Dodge has 1 assist and 2 goals. Am I correct? Have all of the scores been in this end zone?
I think you are correct.
Okay. Maybe Surge can break that trend and get an upwinder here.
Well, let me think.
There might have been one up here by
Was there an upwind break?
Austin.
I don't know. Goldfish brain over here. I don't remember. Surge with the pull. Torch looking to get something started here. They're down by 2. They need to hold here if they want to stay in this game. Bjork with the disc.
Ooh.
This one looks
Nice
like it gets
D.
away from her there.
All right, this could be the shot.
Beata Arts with the D. Sumi picks up.
Oh, no.
Oh, I think Bjork got a little bit of it. Sumi's going to call foul.
When I was coming into the stadium, some of Sumi's fans were requesting her to autograph their water bottles.
So we see the replay here. Yeah, I can't call it. I can't tell. Sumi's saying, yeah, you hit my wrist. I think Bjork is saying, I hit the disc. We're going to go to the observer. It is contested. Goes back to Sumi on stall 6.
Does that mean the observer couldn't tell?
I guess so. Yes. So our producer, Charlie, confirms for us. Thank you, Charlie. Emma with the disc on the far sideline. Pops it up to Sumi. There is a call on the field. Looks like a pick downfield. Sumi will keep the disc. Doesn't see anything upfield. Finds Emma up line. Nice cut. Emma on the doorstep. Hits
All right.
Captain Casey Gorman for the goal, and there's your upwind break.
Yes.
Puts the Surge up 6-3.
Good patience from Emma.
Yeah. We just stay composed and poised there, and just nice easy dish to Casey Gorman for the goal. Surge are starting to pick up steam here.
About 5 minutes left in the half.
So now this puts Torch in a little bit of a difficult spot where they've been, having difficulty breaking up wind. They've had plenty of chances. Now their O-line has to go out, and from what we've seen so far, they've been struggling in the downwind, mostly with the resets going from side to side. So we'll see how they handle this upwind point here. Surge putting out, I would assume, is their D2 line here. Tucker's going to pull. We have Benish Benjamin on the line. Looks like Liz Gardner is out there. Rachel Bova. Maddie Cannon, Gwen Rauch, and can't see the numbers. I'm not sure.
I think that might be Grace Hodges.
Yeah, I think it's Liz Gardner and Grace Hodges, potentially. Who's this sitting deep out here? Can't see her number.
Yeah, I can't
I
even.
think that is Liz Gardner. Yes.
Grace Hodges was, I had the chance to coach her in high school. She went to Strathaven High School.
Wow.
Great to see her out there.
Benish on the mark.
Nice hammer.
Hammer from Stedman. Finds Berrigan in the open space. Ooh.
Close.
Liz Gardner close there on the D.
Knocking on the door here.
Yep. Finds Stedman. Big backhand fake.
Oh,
Ooh.
unfortunate.
That was Sierra Rimmer to, I believe, number 10, Gabby Quina there. Just can't come down with it. They were able to march it up the field upwind with ease, just couldn't finish it. Another pick called here as Tucker swings it over to Grace Hodges.
Grace will also be coaching the U20 YCC's team from Philadelphia.
It's great.
Oh, miscommunication there.
Torch get another chance to punch this one in. I believe that's Megan Mendieta starting with it. She's going to look to break around. She gets it.
Nice hold from Austin.
It's number 13, Julia Schmaltz with the score. I was talking to Bobby a little bit before the game, and I just asked him, Coach Bobby that is, for the Surge. I asked him, is there anyone on the Torch that you're scared of? And he said, not really. Julia Schmaltz, she's tall, she'll score a lot of goals. And you see why there. She just gets open very easily in the end zone.
They do have some nice height. I think they are maybe taller on average than the Surge.
Yeah. Definitely an athletic bunch. I think the big question is which team has more depth, right? And as we see Surge throwing out their D2, and I'm sure we'll see an O2 line come out soon, not right now, but it does seem that the Surge maybe have the upper hand in terms of depth.
Yeah, I agree.
So Torch get ready to pull here. The Surge will have to work it upfield, upwind.
A little over 3 minutes left in the half.
That's Schmaltz with the big pull here. She's back on D. Danielle Walsh will get it in the middle of the field. So the Torch defense looks a little junky there. Kind of messes up the Surge pull play. Dre floats one up.
Nice
Lane
grab.
Dodge is able to come down with it, though. Great grab. Danielle Walsh with the disc. Looks off and open Natalie Bova. Finds Rachel Alfano. Danielle Walsh's inside backhand, that lefty backhand, is so dangerous and very hard to stop, as Lindsay is going to shoot an outside in flicked for Sarah Hironet. She's going to come down with it for the goal.
I thought that looked like it had too much air, but it worked.
I'm not sure what kind of celebration.
That was the squat.
I'm not even going to try and speculate as to what that was, but it was great and I loved it.
Here's the replay.
Yeah, it's the offense here, just working it up lane. Great read on the disc. Then Lindsay with the shot to Sarah.
And here we go with the squat.
Genius.
Yeah, we haven't had much of a celebration in terms of,
Yeah, creativity-wise.
Yeah, so
Love
got us
that.
started there.
Well, made me happy, so it's a win.
Surge up 3 now, 7-4. About 3 minutes left to go.
Yep. The Torch seemed more comfortable working upwind, which I guess can be weird. I don't know. But we'll have to work it up again and immediately
Oh, no.
almost butcher it.
Whiff on the D there.
Bjork with the disc. All the fakes.
Used
Nice
all her height
grab.
there to get
Yeah,
that.
it's 16 Sarah Levin. She's going to throw deep looking for Jamie Estes. She's going to come down with it. Finds Rachel Yeager on the sideline. Pumps off the goal scorer. Gabby Quina with the disc. She'll find 42. Meg Duffy. Back to Jamie Estes. Right on the doorstep.
Trying to break the mark. Linda's not letting it around there.
Ooh, nice D from Yana, but it's going to be a foul call here. And that is not what this Surge crowd wanted to see. A lot of boos coming out. The observer's going to come in. He's saying no foul, but it seems CRM was pretty adamant about it. Or, I'm sorry, that was Megan Mendieta.
Nice huck to Emma.
Emma's got Giannis streaking deep. Finds Liz Hart.
Oh, no. Disc just kind of flew in the wrong direction there.
Yeah, just a quick maybe lapse of focus there from Liz. Unable to complete that pass. Might have been one of those things where the receiver's just too open.
So at our last Surge game, there were about 800 fans. I think we might be getting, maybe we'll beat that record today.
Wow, as Emma gets the no-look D.
Right place at the right time.
Yep. Allie Milligan picking up.
I don't know if we call that bookends or not.
I'm calling it bookends.
If you didn't even know you got the D, it's a special kind of bookend.
Yeah. Surprise bookends for Emma Soils there. The Surge take the lead 8-4. About a minute left in the half. Torch now get the opportunity to work downwind. Judging by the bubbles that are being blown from the crowd, it seems the wind is, I would guess, probably in the 7 to 10 mile per hour range.
Yeah.
Little gusty at times.
They're professionals. They should be able to handle it.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you know if all of the games played in the PUL are on turf?
I don't. Maybe. I feel like, yeah.
I saw a Real Sports episode where they were talking about how dangerous turf is for people getting knee injuries and ankle injuries. And
Yeah. It's essentially, you're just running on a slab of concrete. There's not much.
No give to it.
There's not much cushion there. Yeah, a little more impact on your joints. This pull goes out of bounds. The Torch will look to start it from, looks like the 50-yard line, so half the field to go. Let's see if they can turn this gift into a goal.
They got just under 40 seconds left. They're shooting for the goal right away. That'll be Dre Esparza with the score and the emphatic elbow spike. Well, the Surge still has time for a comeback goal here. 17 seconds.
Up 3. Going to be working downwind. 17.2 seconds left in the half. I think the name of the game right now for this point is just don't turn it over.
Right. Unlike other sports, the clock could run out, but as long as you maintain possession, you can keep going for as long as you need to go.
Definitely an interesting take on the buzzer beater. As we see in the AUDL, it's once the time runs out, it's over. Here you get to play the point out, which I think in terms of player safety is better. You know, it kind of plays to that part. Whereas, you know, you have it end at 0. You're going to get some highlights every now and then. That's why we see so many out of the AUDL with all those buzzer beaters. But a nice flowy offense with 0 turnovers is always fun to watch, to me at least.
I agree. That's what they need to do.
So Surge will pick up here at about the 48. Danielle Walsh with the disc, coming out of a side stack here. Time has run out. Lindsay's got the disc. She has Rachel Alfano cutting. Going to hit her on the inside with a little lefty. Up the field to Sarah Hiranet. Little pop up to Danielle Walsh. Finds Dre up line. Believe there was a call. Travel, it looks like. Looks off Dre this time. Finds Rachel Alfano right on the doorstep.
Nice break.
Great cut there from Danielle Walsh. Gives Brianna Stedman the shimmy. Rachel Alfano is able to hit that inside flick for the goal.
Surge takes it to half, 9-5.
Yep.
Here we go with the replay. Really tight break there.
Yeah, that's
The zinger. You got to be able to catch a hard throw.
Danielle Walsh probably made, I would say, 3 steps, and Brianna Stedman just kind of sold out trying to protect that cone and got beat on the inside there. So that's going to be halftime from us here at South Philadelphia Super Site. Surge are up 9-5. We'll be back shortly with the rest of this game.
What are they, spaceships from Mars? No, they're frisbees. Watch it soar. It flies way around like a bird. You can even run for a pass. You can play all kinds of games. Isn't it amazing? Frisbee Flying Saucer. Yours at toy, drug, and department stores.
We started working with Gina because we had heard nothing but good things from our friends that had worked buying and selling homes with her already. She's very knowledgeable. When you go through the home, you know that she is looking for things that you might not think of. She'll get her little phone flashlight out and look at the ceiling in the basement to check the electrical work for you. She knows resale value of homes. So when you're buying what to consider, she'll look at the interior aspects, exterior aspects. You can just tell she's very knowledgeable and has done this for many years. We are proud to have Gina Weary as a sponsor and official realtor of the Philadelphia Surge. We are very appreciative of the support she's given us so far and the support that she gives the Philadelphia Ultimate community.
Very honored to sponsor Surge, to be a part of this growth in women's professional ultimate. It's very near and dear to my heart. It's great to see, since I started playing in 1990, which is a long time ago, to see this develop, it is kind of a dream.
And we are back. Here to talk a little bit about some stats so far in the first half of the game. We see the Surge are up 9-5. Really, it's been, I think, the Torch having struggled to work offensively up the field regardless of where they're going, whether it be upwind or downwind. And also on defense, they're not really generating a lot of blocks or turns, whereas on the Surge side, we do see a lot of blocks. Here's some stats for you.
It looks like in total turnovers, it's pretty close. 13 from Surge and 16 from the Torch. But the breaks have all gone the Surge's way in terms of success.
Yeah, Surge having 2 more break chances there. Also, the number of clean holds, I think, too, can be a little concerning, but I think it's goes to show that maybe the wind is having an effect. Maybe it's the heat. I don't know.
It seems like the Torch have had a little more floaty passes that have been snagged by the Surge defense.
Yeah. In terms of goals and assists, it's pretty spread out on the Surge side. Emma Soils is leading right now with 2 goals. She's all over the stat sheet with an assist and also a block. We have Beata with 2 blocks, Lane Dodge with 2 blocks. And then on the Torch side, Sharulu has thrown 2 assists. Other than that, the goals are pretty spread out. So yeah, that's what we've got so far. And when we come back from another short little break, we'll have the second half.
What are they, spaceships from Mars? No, they're frisbees. Watch it soar. It flies way around like a bird. You can even run for a pass. You can play all kinds of games. Isn't it amazing? Frisbee.
Women's sports here to add, maybe increase that 5% up one of these days.
Yeah, although not on cable television, we are on YouTube, which I think, being free and very easily accessible, not just to, young girls here in our country, in our state, our cities, whatever, but also young girls all over the world that might have access to internet. So this is really awesome, and I feel the same way, very privileged and honored to be here.
I think it's Ultiworld provides so many free options to watch Ultimate, and once you get hooked on Ultimate, if you find Ultiworld, that's going to be like your go-to spot to watch as much as you can.
Yes.
Binge watch Ultimate.
Absolutely. So we wait for the players to take the field here. The vibes here at the Surge Stadium, I'd say, are pristine. We've got little kids' kingdoms down there. The kids are having a great time. We just had someone throw a hot dog down to our trainer, Josh McCoon, who makes it a stellar one-handed grab.
And he says, looking for this?
He said, are you going to finish this? Wow.
Seems like a very party vibe today.
Yeah, I think everyone's just having a great time. The sun's out. Everyone's just very happy to be here.
It's almost school's out for summer. A couple weeks here. A lot of kids and a lot of Ultimate players from middle school and high schools in the audience.
It's always great to see just a community coming together to support, especially women's sports. And they always say, oh, nobody's going to watch it. But I think this is proof that that is not the case. So we have number 13, Julia Schmaltz, getting ready to pull this disc down to our Surge O line. We have some adjustments here from the Surge O line. We have Sumi out on O. We have Liz Hart out on O. And I believe Linda Morris as well. So no Rachel Alfano, no Lane Dodge, and no Natalie Bova on this first O point here from the Surge.
Get to make their first upwind attempt here in the second half.
Nice pull from Julia Schmaltz. Dre's going to field it, toss it up to Danielle Walsh. Unmarked. She'll take her time. Pumps off Sumi. Still unmarked. Hits Lindsay McKenna in the backfield. Lindsay up the field to Sarah Hiernet. Up to Sumi. Linda Morse with a good cut. Sumi thinks otherwise, finds Danielle Walsh up line instead. No deep cuts going for her to hit.
Nice grab.
She'll find Lindsay McKenna, who's going to shoot deep for Liz Hart. That's a goal. Little Westchester University connection there, paying off.
Seems like Lindsay is the one who always gets the shots going for the Surge.
Yeah,
She's not afraid to take that shot.
Yeah, she'll find the space usually. So far this game, I'd say, yeah, it's been her. I think if Natalie Bova hits that backhand, we might see some more deep shots from her coming out. Even though she didn't hit it, I still would like to see her throw them.
Yeah, I think it stretches the field out. It helps the offense flow better.
Yeah. I think as we see this Surge offense getting more comfortable here as the score kind of drifts apart a little bit, I think you might see a little more deep shots going up.
Clean hold there for the Surge, which was nice to see.
Yeah, not many in that first half, so
Maybe they got a good pep talk at halftime.
must have. Looks like this D-line is also a little mixed up here.
Maybe they're trying out some new things, hoping that they're going to make it to championship weekend.
Yeah, I think one thing Bobby said too before the game, I just kind of mentioned how I was noticing some people were playing different positions over the past couple weeks. And he said, yeah, it's really just getting people, like getting his players in positions that they're going to be playing
Wow,
in. So
that
we
was
see
a nice save.
awesome grab from Jamie Estes. Up the field to Brianna Stedman. There's that backhand again. Can't complete it.
There's just a little too much curve on it. I think the wind kind of carried it over.
Looks like a call here.
Called on the throw.
No contest.
It will stay with the torch.
So Maddie Cannon on the mark. Fouls Brianna Stedman. Come back to Stedman here. And I think if she threw that flick pretty within getting it right away, she probably would have had that goal. Looking for Bjork up the field. Oh, there's a little contact. That's going to be a foul
It
call.
looked like
yeah.
a foul.
It's Beata Arts there.
You can
We
see
see
the
this-
wind looks pretty blustery with the shirts on the players here in the.
Yeah.
Foul upheld by Heather Cooper-Manny.
Yeah, I think that's the right call.
Indeed.
Bjork finds Jamie Estes backfield. Jamie swings to Stedman.
Inside out flick for the goal. Oh, the
Little
worm.
worm.
Like it.
Believe that is 99, Sierra Rimmer with the goal and awesome celebration. I think we've had two solid celebrations so far, one from each team as we see this replay. Great mark here from Maddie Cannon to force this inside shot, but an even better throw to the good space there. Finds Rimmer. Wow. It's a top tier worm celebration if I've ever seen one.
Surge up 10-6. We're still in the third quarter. So far now, all the scores have been in the upwind side. Swap of last half.
Yeah. The tables have turned, or the field has turned.
Something is turning. The world has turned.
Julia Schmaltz looking to pull here. So we see the O-line that we're used to seeing here from Surge. It's Dre up to lane dodge. Finds that inside shot to Sarah Hiernet. Pick called here. Players just kind of ran into each other.
Hit call.
Don't think it affected the throw to Dre, but we're going to reenact it.
Best part about ultimate foul calls.
I believe this is Dre Esparza on Dre DeSabato, which, if the names say anything, this is going to be a good matchup.
Battle of the Dreys. Usually a pick is not this much discussion.
Yeah. I don't know. But we're looking like we're ready to go here. So Dre will tap it in. It's live. Back to Sarah Hiranet. Nice cut from Natalie Bova. She had lane dodge deep. Looks it off. Goes up line to Dre. To Sabado. Marked by Dre Esparza. Finds Lindsay McKenna. Lindsay's going to shoot for the goal. That's Sarah
Nice
Hiranet for
shot.
the goal.
Here's a replay. Just a nice down the line shot.
Yeah, Lindsay is just very hard to cover, especially in those smaller spaces. She's a longer individual, cuts very hard. She's tough to keep up with. And my stat sheet saying that she only has 1 assist. It feels like that's her 2nd or 3rd assist of the game, at least. But we'll see. See, Surge D-line coming out here. We have Linda Morse, Allie Milligan, Sumiono, Beata Arts, Casey Gorman, Liz Hart, and Emma Soils.
I wouldn't want to
Jeez.
face that team.
So we see the Austin Torch O-line kind of vibing out there. Dancing a little bit on the line. Love to see that.
Nice pull from Linda Morse. Here we
Here's
got
an-
another floaty shot here.
Yeah. Torch work it to the far sideline. Find Brianna Stedman in the middle. She seems to be their shooter. Ooh, but Jamie Estes just can't come down with the throw there. Wynn doing some weird things to the Frisbee right now.
Taking a shot.
It's Allie Milligan looking deep for Beata.
Oh,
Ooh, just a little too far.
tricky wind.
Yep. Shirulu looking to start this Torch O-line again.
Nice break around there.
Beautiful backhand break there. Finds Jamie Estes. She has to toe the line. She gets it done. Little chaos there. Over to the other side of the field. Brianna's going to shoot deep.
Nice grab.
Nice grab. Is that a... Can't tell who that is. Over to 99, Sierra Rimmer.
That was a
And-
very nice run.
Into Jamie Estes for the goal. Torch feeling good about that one. Score's now 11-7. We got 7 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. The Torch seem to be finding their groove a little bit better. It's not taking them, it's not clean by any means, but
Yeah, that was once they got the first turnover and got it back, they really seemed to take charge there and just take it nicely down the field.
they do seem to be finding their rhythm here. So we'll see if they can continue that. Also see if their D-line can disrupt this Surge offense. As we see typical Surge O-line here. Although we have Sabrina Bonacy in for Natalie Bova. Big pull from the Torch. Dre to pick up. Centers to Walsh. Little side stack flood play leaves Lindsay McKenna wide open. Pumps the backhand.
She wanted that.
Finds Dre on the inside flick. Running out of options.
I'm not even sure Lindsay knew that was coming.
She didn't. She's going to shoot this one deep. Looking for Sabrina. Looking for Sabrina to the goal. Oh, no, there's a call. Stall, I believe.
That's unfortunate.
Stall called on the Dre throw.
Oh, wow. That's a way back.
Yeah, that does make sense. So we did see her kind of rush that last-minute flick over to Lindsay. If I had to guess, she's probably going to contest it. Now we're back to Lindsay.
Overturn stall.
Yeah, I won't lie, I'm a little confused. If it's a stall called on Dre, I don't think it could have been on Lindsay, but
I mean, no, she threw it immediately after catching it.
yeah. Anyway, we're back. We're live. Ooh, just a little over Dre's head there. Dre Esparza going to pick up here for the torch. Fakes to the lefty. Throws the flick upfield. That's number 29, Megan Rutledge with the disc.
Nice for Lindsay to stop that huck.
Torch looking to move it to that far side of the field.
Nice shot down the. Oh, unfortunate drop there.
Nice high release flick, but Dre Esparza can't come down with it. Dre DeSabata picks up, finds Walsh upfield. A little stagnant here from the Sergio. Lindsay gets the disc. Deep cuts are there. She's going to rip one.
Nice grab.
That's Sarah.
Yes.
She'll throw it to Sabrina for the goal. So a little chaotic there from the Surge offense, but able to pull it out, secure the hold.
Here's the replay. She faked the backhand and then threw the inside-out backhand.
An interesting choice indeed, but it works.
Yeah.
Works.
It's exciting when Lindsay catches it. You know, something's happening.
Oh, yeah, I remember the first game she had that crazy, caught it on her head.
With her thumb,
horizontally.
yeah.
Oh, man. See if we get any crazy catches from anyone this game here. Yeah, I gotta imagine that was Lindsay's 4th assist.
I think it's like a hockey assist. She threw the throw
Oh, yeah, it is
to
a
the
hockey
person
assist.
who
You're
threw
right.
the
You're
throw.
right. That is correct.
So I think that's why we feel like she has more assists, because she's had a couple of those.
Tucker with a big pull here. It's Elise Bjork looking to pick up.
Uh-oh, another one of those
Another
floaters.
floaty.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh, Gwen Roch can't come down with it. Looks like she injured herself on the play as well.
That darn turf.
Yeah, I think it was maybe she rolled her ankle or twisted it. But she's going to hop off the field, one-legged. We hope she's okay. Looks like Benish Benjamin's going to come in for her. Little zone here from Surge. Bjork with the disc. Finds Stedman. Stedman looks off Schmaltz, decides, okay, I'll throw it to you.
Looks like a junkie zone here.
Yep. Back up to Bjork. This one's going to be out of bounds. This seems uncharacteristic from Bjork. I feel like she's one of the Torch's main throwers and handlers. And we're seeing her make a couple mistakes here throughout this game on just like routine throws. It's Maddie Cannon looking to score here for the Surge. She'll find Benish Benjamin. Pick called. Looks like it's going back to Benish.
Well, right overhead.
Wow.
She seemed to have a sixth sense that it was coming. She just ducked at the right time there.
Like she's in the Matrix. Timeout called by Surge.
4 minutes left in the third quarter. Surge are up 12-7. Well, we thought they might pull away a little bit more here in the second half, but it hasn't really happened.
Right. It's been a little more chaotic out there, it feels. I think the Torch kind of ramping up their pressure on defense, and we're starting to see that, but the Surge have been resilient and have been able to work through it and secure their holds.
It feels like the Torch also maybe got a little more together on their offense. Have been having a little more success.
Yeah. I mean, another thing to note, too, for the Torch is it does seem like they have a smaller sized roster just by looking at the players here. You know, obviously, you see the Surge, they might have some practice players out on the field, but the Torch seem to have traveled a little lighter.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if they just have a smaller roster in general, but playing 2 games in a row on
Back-to-back.
Yeah, 2 days in a row is tough. As Daniel Walsh shoots for Natalie Bova.
Nice.
Finds her in the end zone there. Goal for Surge. 13-7.
Had a little head spike there.
There you go. Looks like Lindsay and Julia Schmaltz having a conversation. Not sure if there's a little contact on there. The bump there on Lindsay's cut, or yeah, great head spike from Natalie.
We got the YMCA going out here. The fans and even some of the Torch players are getting in on the action here.
High energy. High energy here at South Philadelphia Super Site. Surge D-line will get set to pull here. Linda Morris with the disc. See Yana Graham, Emma Soils, Casey Gorman, Liz Hart, Sumiono, and Allie Milligan rounding it out. High floaty pull. Looks like it landed out, if I had to guess. Yes, it did. Torch with the disc in the center of the field. Sumi was kind of sagging off her opponent there. Wow,
nice
good
grab.
Find. The vision for that throw to complete it. Incredible. Another inside shot there. Torch make quick work here.
Easy hold for them.
A clean hold. We haven't seen that too often from them this game. It's good to see.
Yeah.
There's that inside shot. 30, 40-yard gainer. Another inside shot. I mean, just can't find the disc in time.
Philly up 13-8. We're in the third quarter with about 3.5 minutes to go.
Torch getting set to pull here.
Really feels like a summer day. There's bubbles flowing, bright sunshine.
A lot of bubbles coming from the stands here. Looks like the wind is coming gently
Changed.
towards the cameras now. swirling all over the place. Natalie Stark picking it up. She finds Lindsay upfield. Back to Natalie Bova. It's the swing around to Danielle Walsh. Upfield to Rachel Alfano. And that far side of the field to Dre.
Easy
Sarah.
hold for Serge.
Yep. Sarah Hironette in for the goal. So while the Torch made a very easy goal there last point with probably I think it was 4 throws about. Serge said, yeah, we can score easily. It doesn't matter to us if it takes us a couple more throws. So we see the Cotton Eye Joe going down. A lot of stomping. A lot of dancing. It really does look like both teams here are just having a lot of fun. They just seem happy to be here.
Join the final season game.
Yeah.
Healthy competition.
Yeah. We see Coach Bobby and Coach Dave Bear out on this Surge D line. I don't think we'll see the zone here, but both coaches are out there. There must be something that they want to try. So let's see. Linda's going to put up a big pull.
They seem to like to do like zone to man, like 5 passes in zone or something.
Right. See a little handler sag here. But tight person defense downfield. Liz Hart with great defense there on Berrigan to stop that upfield motion. Ooh, Yana coming in close there.
Here we go, flick, huck. Oh, it's going to work.
Just over Casey Gorman's head. Jamie Estes over to the far side. That'll be Elise Bjork for the goal.
All right, we've had 3 holds in a row here. Clean holds. The wind has definitely died down a bit, I think, making it a little bit easier for completed passes
Yeah, I think so too.
based on how the bubbles are flowing.
You see this shot go up just over Casey Gorman's head. And yeah, right up the break side to Elise Bjork for the goal.
About 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Julia Schmaltz with the pull. About the 34 there. Natalie Bova will pick up to Lindsay. So we see some different handlers getting involved here for the Surge. Lindsay running out of options, finds Danielle Walsh up line. Walsh back to Bova. Something was called. Pick. I can hear Dre yelling from here. Upfield to Lindsay McKenna.
There's the shot, but they weren't looking.
Danielle Walsh is not ready for that deep shot to go up. Not usually someone who we see catching deep cuts either. Looks like a nice, I don't know if that was a D then an injury or D then a foul.
It looked like a foul.
Injury was called for Torch, so I believe that's Berrigan coming in.
Oh, was not a foul. Okay.
So Zoe Lewis will get the D there. Dre's picking up. Finds Danielle Walsh. Oh,
Right into the defender's hands.
I believe that's Julia Schmaltz with the D. Just not the right receiver for Walsh. Dre Esparza looking to pick up here for the torch. See if they can get an upwind break.
Get the Dre on Dre battle going again.
Yeah, or a no-wind break. So we'll work it up the line. Another call here. Torch with the disc, looking to work it up. About 35 seconds left. Ideally, you want to hold on to this disc and possess until time expires and then punch it in for the goal. Stedman's going to shoot deep. It'll work.
If they can complete this goal, they can get it within 4.
Yep, Julia Schmaltz with the disc. 13 seconds. Berrigan shoots to the goal, but it's Sarah Hironet who will intercept it. With 6 seconds left, Surge just have to maintain possession here, and they can score this goal. Working it quickly along the sideline here. Find Natalie Bova. She's got options. Lindsay's going deep. Can she get there? No, she cannot. So that'll do it for the third quarter here. Surge are up 14-9.
Nice stand there to stop the catch-up goal.
Yeah.
Keep it 5-point lead, so seems fairly comfortable.
It does seem that the Torch are playing with a little bit more intensity in this half than they were in the first half. I don't know if it was nerves or what it was, but
Maybe they're getting warmed up finally.
yeah, it could be just the Surge are that good on defense and offense, you know. So we have that going on.
Here's the replay. It looked promising to start, but just a little beyond her reach.
Yeah, that throw just needed a little more float. Lindsay could have ran it down. And we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back for the fourth quarter.
What are they, spaceships from Mars? No, they're frisbees. Watch it soar. It flies way around like a bird. You can even run for a pass. You can play all kinds of games. Isn't it amazing? Frisbee Flying Saucer. Yours at toy, drug, and department stores.
And we're back here, getting ready for some fourth quarter action. Just a reminder that this live broadcast of the Premier Ultimate League is brought to you by Spin Ultimate. Spin Ultimate, providing custom team uniforms and ultimate apparel since 2007. You can visit Spin on the website at spinultimate.com. So as we get set here for the fourth quarter, looks like the Surge are going to start on D. Have the Torch on offense here. And to make things as simple as possible, I think if you're the Torch, you need to hold.
Agreed.
You have to hold this. You have to get a hold here and then really start to switch things up on defense. I think if you want to try and, you know, disrupt the flow of this Surge offense, you got to do something. Adjustments have to be made. I don't know if that's strategy-wise. I don't know if it's something like, are the players not running hard? You know, I don't know.
I would think it might, like trying some zones or trying some different defensive approaches might be an option. I think the players are running hard. It's just, you know, not working, whatever they're trying, so they got to mix it up.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, why not throw the zone? Obviously not this point. You're starting on offense here. As we see Surge running down. They're going to set their little zone here. Ooh, Maddie Cannon almost getting a hand on that.
Uh-oh, another one of those floating ones. No, they
Back to Bjork in
corralled
the
it.
center. Bjork hits the around.
dangerous throws here, but they're working out all right so far.
Ooh. Tough drop there. That's 95 Megan Mendieta can't come down with it. Little bobble. We have a call on the field. An injury. Gwen Rauch again. So it seems after rolling her ankle earlier, she was okay, made it back out there, but maybe not. So Torch will keep the disc. Just some talk about where the Surge sub should be coming in at. It's Benish Benjamin. So Bjork will start with the disc. Surge seem to have crumbled out of their zone look into a person. Torch looking up the field. They're going to shoot deep for Jamie Estes. She's
Nice
come down
grab
with
and
it.
shot.
Beautiful throw. Great cut. Jamie Estes is fast.
Indeed. They've got it within 4. 14-10. Nice flick.
Yeah, great flick, Huck. Just perfect shape. Great throw to space.
All right, Surge has got to answer back here. We'll see if the Torch tries some kind of new defensive approach.
Yeah, I think just why not? You know,
You might as well.
Things haven't been working out. You got to try something, pull something out. Even if it's something that you might not have the most practice with. Just go for it. See Julia Schmaltz getting ready to pull here. Another thing Coach Bobby Roos wanted me to mention was that all of the Austin Torch players either played for Texas Melee or Showdown. So they all kind of come from the same college club area.
Know each other well, probably.
Exactly. Which on the flip side here with Surge, we see a lot of players from a lot of different schools from the greater tri-state area here. So Lindsay McKenna is going to shoot deep, looking for Sabrina Bonasi.
I like
Sabrina's
how
going to come down with it.
Like how Sabrina kept her on her back and would not let her get around.
I had the privilege of playing with Sabrina in club last year for Loco, and she did that so often. She's incredible deep threat.
So important to position yourself between your defender and the disc.
Yep. She's deceptively lanky, too, which gives her an edge. So those long arms of her make it very easy to reel in those deep shots.
So the Surge did answer back. 15-10 now. Maintain their 5-point lead. Didn't look like they tried a zone or anything. Just seemed like the Torch went with their person D.
Yeah. I think if the goal is to force Surge to shoot deep and then, have players help in that deep space, then yeah, that game plan is working, but Surge are coming down with those discs and scoring the goals, so it's not really working out well.
No.
This is a very difficult team to lock down. Like, how would you even go about shutting down the Surge offense?
I'm a big fan of zone. I definitely would try some kind of junk zone on them at the very least. I think it might clog up, kind of their handler continues.
Right. We see Torch working it up the field here, looking for Rachel Yeager deep. She's going to come down with it for the goal.
Very nice.
Score is now 15-11. Another great shot here. So we're seeing Torch kind of open up these deep looks on the sideline closest to us. That's 2 flick hucks in a row that were both well thrown and put a good open space.
A lot of their turnovers previously were kind of short, upwind, side throws or dumps that were not working out well. So this idea of going deep, seems like it's working well for them now.
Yeah, this looks like the Torch offense is like when they're comfortable
Yeah.
and in rhythm. this is kind of what I was expecting from them in the beginning, and seeing it now is, it's like, yeah, it's effective and it works very well. It's Julia Schmaltz with the pull.
So they've got it within 4 again. Let's see if Serge can answer back.
Dre picking up here. She'll find Lindsay up line. Lindsay up the field to Sarah Hiernett. Foul was called. Lindsay called a foul on Bjork. Didn't see it. Maybe a little push, a little shove. Play will resume. Lindsay beats her up line. Pumps off Natalie Bova. Hits the around to Danielle Walsh. Back to Lindsay. Back to Danielle. Nice handler movement there. Opens up that deep shot. Clinical.
We got the kick spike. Let's watch that again. Some really nice handler work there, back and forth. And the backhand shot.
Yeah, just setting Danielle Walsh up with very little to no mark, making that throw very easy for her. Sarah Hiernett with the little juggle spike. Looking good.
So keeps going back 4-point lead, 5-point lead, 4-point lead, 5-point lead. Neither team is really making progress here.
Yeah, I you know, until the Torch are able to string together a couple breaks in the row, I don't think that they really have a chance of winning this game at this point.
Yeah, we haven't seen them consistently get breaks, so.
No, but I will say I do love the energy that they're giving off. Seem to have a good vibe, and it just looks like, you know, while they are struggling, they're doing it together as a team, and I think they are having fun. They'll have a lot of good things to look back on after this experience. As Stedman has the disc in the center of the field. Options were limited. It's number 16, Sarah Levin with the disc. Finds a good option in the middle of the field. Another deep huck going up. This is completed, and it is in for the goal.
The delayed spike there.
Yes, smart. I believe that's number 77, Carrie Mounts. Younts. Carrie Younts. Younts.
They get it back to 4 points, 16-12. Another perfect shape right in the end zone.
Beata was close there for the surge, but just couldn't quite jump high enough to get a hand on it.
Got about 9 minutes left in the game. I think it still could be time for Torch to make a run, but we haven't seen them be able to consistently get any stops.
Yeah. I mean, there's no need to do anything crazy or anything if you're the Sergio line here. Just, you know, it's just another day, it seems. Just work it up the field nice and easy. Punch it in for the goal. As we see, Lindsay will start with the disc this time in the center. Looks like we'll have Lane Dodge initiating. Little handler sag does cause a little bit of disruption. Lindsay able to find Dre for the reset. Dre to Sarah Hiernett. Sarah finds Lindsay on a great cut. Lindsay's going to shoot deep, looking for Rachel Alfano. That'll connect. Rachel's got Lane Dodge in the end zone, and that's a goal.
Beautiful. I like the switch of the field over there with the backhand.
Yeah, very well done. Another Westchester connection there. Lindsay McKenna to Rachel Alfano.
Back to 5-point lead.
Lindsay with just a great cut in space.
Lindsay's very decisive when she wants to make that that huck. It just comes right out.
Yeah. I think with someone like Rachel Alfano sprinting down the field, it's usually an easy decision to make too. She's so good at getting open deep. Has a real nose for the end zone, even though she comes up short there. is able to punch it into lane dodge for the goal.
It's great to throw to someone you've been playing with forever. You just know what they're going to do before they do it. So
Yeah.
you don't have to think.
Yep, I'm sure Rachel's thought process is, oh, Lindsay's about to get it. I'm going to go towards the end zone. Surge D-line getting ready here. I do think they're going to come and run this zone. So we see Tucker with the pull. Bit of a roller.
We're going to try a trap, some kind of trap D
First
here.
roller pull of the game. This could be exciting.
Got a big Texan hat there.
You see Torch working it towards the middle of the field.
Whoa.
That's going to get called up. Bjork in the center with the disc. Working it to that far side. Good pressure from Megan Wadlinger there on Bjork.
Making the Torch work a little harder for this point.
Absolutely.
Nice D.
Great defense. I think that's number 0, Maddie Cannon. Tucker's going to swing over to Grace Hodges. Grace to Maddie Cannon. Back to Tucker. Tucker looking for the deep shot. She wants it. It's there. She's got Benish. Can't come down with it.
Let's not forget that the Surge are trying to make their case to be the wild card into the finals weekend here.
Yeah, I think they're definitely doing a good job so far. They're up 5. Torch played New York last night. New York won 22-11. I don't remember the score of the game we commentated between the Surge and the Gridlock, but the Surge beat the Gridlock. You got to wonder, does this game, in terms of like point diff or like how much you beat the Torch by, does that play into it? I really don't know.
Yeah, the voting process is a little bit of a mystery to us.
Yeah.
I think a win is essential. I think the point differential is less important, probably.
It's fair. I guess all you and I can do is just speculate. Sierra Rimmer on the goal line. Looking for Drea Esparza. Some nifty cutting. She'll get open in the back, but can't come down with it.
Good stand there.
Throws just a little too high. So the Surge D-line again looking to work it up the field. Get a break here.
Hopefully they can march this right in.
About 6 minutes left. Surge call a timeout. This idea just came to me. What if we did like a play-in game for the wild card? Like if it's really between the Gridlock and the Surge, maybe have like a pre-wild card game.
That would be exciting.
It would be a great game because last time like the Gridlock were missing a lot of their star players that since they've gotten back have been able to beat teams. One team in particular is the DC Shadow, which the Surge lost to.
Right.
So I think that matchup would be really fun. You'd probably get a lot of viewership for something like that.
Yeah, we could
But-
lobby for it.
Well, this is me lobbying for it right here. Premier Ultimate League, this idea is brought to you by the Philadelphia Surge and Lisa Meaden. It was all her idea.
No, it was Sean's idea. I don't take credit. Plus, I think the Surge are probably going to get in without that help, so we don't want to make it harder for them.
Yeah, good point.
The fans of PUL would probably enjoy it, but the Philadelphia fans would probably not be happy with us.
Yeah, maybe that was a bad idea on my part. Well, anyway, it probably won't happen regardless. So Danielle Walsh is going to start with the disc coming out of the timeout here. Looking for Lindsay McKenna, finds her. Lindsay has lane dodge going deep.
They clearly subbed in their O-line here.
Yes. Natalie Bova up the field to Lindsay, has another deep shot. Deep option, I should say.
Oh,
Wow.
nice D. That really came out of nowhere.
Incredible layout D from the Torch there. I can't see her number. 77, Carrie Yance. Incredible layout D. Jamie Estes with the disc. Big pump fake towards the end zone. Hits Brianna Stedman. Ooh, great save there by, I believe that is Megan Mendieta. Oh, no, that's Sharu Luce. I'm sorry. Jamie Estes with the disc, looking towards the end zone. Hits the dump to Stedman.
Nice patience.
Ooh. That's bookends for 77 Carrie Yance with an emphatic spike afterwards.
Got it back to 4 again. 17-13.
That's the type of energy Torch need to continue on defense here. As we see the replay. It's a great layout D from Maddie Cannon. Then the timeout was called. Surge get the disc. They start working it up. And then this D here from Carrie Yance. Incredible. And then in for the bookends. Big spike. She's hype. The Torch are hype.
See if they can carry it over into this D-line.
You're down 4 points with 5 minutes. Is it enough time?
Barely. Barely enough time. It's possible.
We'll see here. Once again, Julia Schmaltz looking to pull. As the Torch kind of... Wheels seem to be turning here on this D-line. They're discussing something. It could be the zone option. As we also see a discussion out on the field here between the coaches and observers.
Wonder what this is about.
If I had to guess, maybe it was about the spike. I hope it's not. I mean, it was kind of enclosed.
Was it close to somebody's head or something?
It was like right in front of Sarah, or like very close proximity. I don't know. Maybe it's getting a little chippy here. As we look at the replay, yeah, right, pretty much right in Sarah's grill. And the celebration, I think, is fine, personally. But
I don't think it was intentional.
No, I think I just made a sick layout D. I caught a goal, like I'm hype. I think it's one of those type of things. Does it
Let's
warrant,
watch it again.
Does it warrant the spirit circle between the coaches and observers, though? Guess somebody felt that it was necessary.
You don't see the spirit timeout happen much at the professional level, but sometimes it's necessary. You need to calm things down a little bit.
Yeah, it's a difficult balance that I think we encounter in this sport in particular. Is a lot of people, because of spirit of the game, they want to act compassionately and, and things like that. But at the same time, you want to be competitive and you're competing. So those are two very different auras and energies to evolve together. And not everyone is capable of kind of blending them together.
Yeah. I mean, you see it in the NBA and other, there's a line, and it's hard to figure out where that line is and not to cross it.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's why I'm okay with the spike. But I don't know what's taking us so long here. As we get ready to pull.
All right, we just got 5 minutes left in the game. Can Surge pull this game out and make their case for being the wild card pick for championship weekend?
Allie Milligan on the O-line, Sumi on the O-line, Linda on the O-line, Casey Gorman on the O-line. A lot of deep players switching over here. Linda Morris with the disc on the far sideline. Going to hit the around to Danielle Walsh. This one pops up.
Nice grab by Danielle.
Great composure to stay with it and come down with it. She's going to shoot deep for Liz Hart.
Oh, I don't know if Liz knew that there was someone behind her.
I don't think so.
Normally Liz would come down with that. All right, maybe they mixed in some D players to make sure that if there was a turn, they could get it back.
Let's see. I'm trying to see the number. Who got that D? I believe it was 27. Ciara Jensen? Number 42, Meg Duffy with the disc. Upfield, over to the other side. Over to Dre Esparza. Timeout called for the Torch here. Dre Esparza got the disc in power position. Her mark was on the ground. 2 very slow deep cuts going deep, but
I'm feeling a little tension. I'm getting a little nervous here. I don't like this. They could get within 3.
yeah, if you're the Torch, you absolutely need to convert this. I think it's a smart timeout call given the situation we just saw on the field. You know, you have one of your handlers in power position with not great options going deep. I think, yeah, call a timeout, get some fresh legs in there, and see if you can secure this hold. If you're the Surge, you really need to kind of clamp down.
Yeah, you don't want to see them get within 3. You've kept them at bay. You've kept them at 4 or 5 for this whole second half. We want to keep that cushion.
Yeah. So we see some defenders switched in here, notably Emma Soils and Liz Hart.
Looks like they got Emma protecting the deep shot here.
Yeah, I wouldn't even try her.
Nice.
There you go. So Liz Hart able to poach into the middle of the field there. It did look like a little junky look. We're shooting deep immediately, though, for Linda Morris. That's going to be good for the goal.
Gut check met. They got it back.
Feeling a little more calmer now.
Yeah, tension.
Yeah.
Tension is not as high.
Yeah, I think if the Torch are able to hold and secure that hold in particular, this would definitely be a different game.
Here's the replay. Really nice put.
A great throw. I believe that was Allie Milligan with the throw. Linda Morris in the deep space is usually a sure shot. You can feel pretty confident throwing to her deep.
All right, we got it back to 5. 18-13. 3.5 minutes to go.
Surge in the driver's seat here. As they look to pull. This line in particular for the Surge is the one we've seen throw that zone the most. So I'm expecting the same thing here.
They seem to get the turnovers, but then are not as 100% on offense. So got the nice roller again.
It's number 12, Annie Ortiz picking up.
Blady flick here, not going to work.
Over the top, Maddie Cannon's going to come down with it.
Oh boy.
This one pops up. Liz Gardner able to come down with that one. Little hospital pass. Over to Grace Hodges, over to Tucker. Looking for that deep, that inside-out backhand is the Tucker special, I'm going to call it.
Okay.
She's another one who will fake the round backhand just to hit that inside deep shot.
She does have a nice pull.
Indeed. It's Meg with the disc.
Oh.
Some kind of a strip or a foul. Uncontested, judging by the body language. This Gardner in the middle of the field looks off Rachel Bova. Decides to dump it back to Grace. Grace pumps the around. Ooh. Meg just can't come down with that one. A tough catch to make. Torch on O now. About 2 minutes left. Another shot deep. So you see the urgency here. They know they need to score.
Yeah, nice by Tucker.
Great defense there by Tucker.
This particular D-line is exciting to watch. You get a lot of action.
Yeah. Gritty. A lot of grit. And character, as you see Tucker.
Oh,
Where are my cuts? Oh, there it is.
There's the inside-out backhand you called.
Yep. Tucker special works out this time. Liz around to Meg.
Someone wide open in the end zone.
Good holster, though. Fine Benish Benjamin up line. Hammer or something called. Benish going to go up the line to Rachel Bova for the goal. Or not.
What happened?
I think a stall was called.
Oh, wow.
Or she called it out of bounds. I guess she probably called it out of bounds. Torch looking to hold here.
Time is running out on the Torch.
Ooh, great pressure there from Maddie Cannon.
Only about a minute left in the game.
Yep, another strip here. Meg Duffy just went to fake the flick, bounced off Maddie Cannon's hand. Another floaty throw up. Ooh.
Over everybody.
Jaeger just can't come down with it. Tucker with the disc. Opts for the flick this time. Grace Hodges looking for cuts. Pick called in the middle of the stack.
Under a minute to go, 50 seconds, 52 seconds.
Grace will tap it in. Find Rachel Bova in the middle. Ooh, Rachel just misses Maddie Cannon there.
A lot of turnovers in this point.
I think we have a timeout called. Yep. Torch will call a timeout here. Put in their O-line, get some fresh legs in. I imagine Surge will put in a D-heavy line. You might see some O-line players come in there, though.
Mm-hmm. They can that D line is great at getting the Ds, but then can't convert it always.
Yeah. They had perfect opportunity to as well, just right on the doorstep there. I think that throw to Rachel Bova in the end zone was just a little bit out of bounds.
It's unfortunate.
So the last time the Torch called a timeout, put their O-line on, the Surge set up a defensive junk look that essentially blew up their whole play. Torch couldn't complete a throw. Surge get the D on the first throw and then walk down and score. I would expect to see something similar here in terms of the look that the Surge are going to throw out.
Yeah, I think they're going to
see, yeah, Emma looking to take away the deep space here.
A lot of discussion about where they're going to position themselves.
This feels like a is the offense set moment. Let's Torch tap it in. We're live. Deep shot testing. Emma just not smart.
She's there for the D.
Yeah. But I recognize you got to do something. You got to make something happen. Allie Milligan turfing the flick there.
Here's another shot.
Sierra Rima's going to put it deep.
Nice D.
That's Beata with the D. 13 seconds left. Linda up the field to Allie. Who's called up. Finds Sumi on the around. Has an open Beata close to the camera here on this side. He's going to find her. Beata just throws one up.
Doesn't matter. Game over.
Does not matter. That'll be the game. Philadelphia take the win, 18-13. A good showing by Torch.
Very good. They had a much nicer second half.
Yeah, they definitely brought the intensity up in the second half, which was great to see. But the Surge are able to hold out here and make their case for the win, as well as the playoffs. See replay here, just Megwa not able to come down with that tough pass. Here's the deep shot. Great D by Tucker. Here's that zone again. It forces the deep shot. Emma's just lying in wait. And that's a wrap.
So many Ds on that point. Well, hopefully the Surge have made the case that they deserve to be the wild card bid.
Yeah, in my unbiased opinion, very unbiased opinion, I think the Surge should get it, but
I do.
it's a tough decision. That Gridlock team is very good. As we see here, some stats for the end of the game.
In terms of stats, it looks fairly even except for the breaks. Surge had 5 and the Torch only had 1.
Yeah, Torch just unable to capitalize on the Ds they were generating, which is unfortunate if you're a Torch fan.
It's a really exciting first season for the Surge. I mean, this is the first time for this team, and they came out and they only lost 1 game the whole season. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I agree. I just feel lucky and honored to be here. I've had a blast these past 2 games, or the 2 games that we commentated. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the future for this team. I think it's nothing but bright stars ahead,
And hopefully we'll get the chance to see them at championship weekend and get to see some more of what they can do.
I would love to see a DC Surge rematch. Would love to see that.
Yeah, that was the only game they lost this year, so.
Yep. It's the players give their fans high fives here. That's going to do it for us here at the Philadelphia Super Site. I'm Sean Dacey.
I'm Lisa Meaden.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.